We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Noles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Grabbed over the middle. It's down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position. But the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Noses his way through. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Put over the score is, I let the commission figure that shit out.
You know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass. Something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Can't get him to the ground. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll sticks for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Cut your mic on, Doug.
And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Stockton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
He just scored.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
What, with Florida?
Together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Rush is on him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
7-9.
And the Seminoles come to the line.
Oh, yeah.
Short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You threw that like, man, this show be cheating like shit.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field.
3 and 2.
Quick hitter, you're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt team able to swing him to the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Yeah, that shit get better.
3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to the ground with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield.
So freaking shit.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Down big situation.
Yeah, scored again, ran a little out. The nigga stepped out of bounds, looked like.
Gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
This coach wanted to be absolutely
certain. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
It's full.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Yeah. Full. Like 30, I think it's 32.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
Are you finished?
So bad. You want some of that bacon?
Yeah.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires left.
That shit on,
right? On that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
It's 10-0, man.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right.
Yep, 10-0.
Obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after being out of the end zone, being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's McCoy. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Got a man. It's McCoy. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Off play action on first down. catch in the middle. It's Robinson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running it to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defense.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield.
Second. You get out of the second.
Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown.
We just scored, though. 7-10. I kick the field goal.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution.
You
got to have guys going out and doing their job. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real bust for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now. Just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on third down. The defense knocks it free. Fourth down is coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They wheeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense, got him at the 27. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I don't know why I even run my fucking play.
But they did not. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes.
You playing a game right now?
Routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking at the time. Just a little bit off. On
you want to play who?
Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there.
What are y'all doing?
Sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the ground with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go
Well,
such a long way
with Louisville.
and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Ready to try the point after.
Who?
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10.
Oh, yeah, 22.
Drive took only 6 plays. And they finished by firing one from the 13 for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll try to pop the draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes those 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught over the middle. It's Delp. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. He sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. A quick tackle made, and he's got plenty for the first down.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. Oh, that baby.
Stay with him, man. Stay with him. Said I ain't stay with the nigga. You end up scoring a touchdown.
Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead.
Stay with the nigga.
Keep putting up numbers.
And let's check in with Kevin.
What ain't nothing else to run to? Just can't be for nothing.
USA, fellas, let's show you what's going down. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over New Mexico State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Holmes. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at 37.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job of reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. There.
Same fucking play, man. Yeah, they could be falling for the same play, bro. Not this week.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch. It's Holmes. He gets those chains moved and gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get first at the 36. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dogs! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they... that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has him set up in business. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
They go to the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Working that left side. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. On the ground, it's Frazier. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Here's the pressure. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Noles moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field.
Looking for the end zone. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense that time, blowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier
into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the 3rd quarter and get it back with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
You know, momentum in college football is a real thing, and after scoring on their last drive and still trailing in the game, the head coach decides to take a chance, roll the dice, go onside kick, and get it. If they can score here, all of a sudden, all the momentum is back on their side.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for
bro, you not hurt or nothing. Why you throwing it like that? Dude, that shit soft as I don't know what.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the score goes, no question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Starting to feel a little pressure. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Fluke ass shit with them, bro. YouTube ass shit. You know just how to kick it short so my man don't go catch it.
Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Oh my God, dog. We just see this play that just happened. They called it a safety. Threw the ball went in the air. Behind us. Man, get the fuck out of here.
They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finds a little space.
That's some fluke ass shit, man.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Turning it on. Into enemy territory. Bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having
this nigga -9 speed, -7 curry, -9 break tackle. Man, he's still out breaking tackles. Get the fuck out of here. They running back, man. This shit.
If you're the play caller on offense.
He should be about to fumble that motherfucker.
And the big defensive front wins the
battle.
No gain on that play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. After a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's Oncha. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here we go. To the air on first down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's McCoy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in the hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Well, jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Yep.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Skips away from pressure.
No.
Fires on the move. And incomplete on the deep ball. You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. That's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm
going
to run the football, but there's definitely a school of thought that nowadays I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It's Castellanos. How about that?
Why would you throw him like that?
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense.
Let me throw you
here because now
to the cage.
Much, the defense is expecting
you sure?
And they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The short hand, it's Onchuk. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
It was out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
reception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Fires downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. It's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That was enough for a fresh set of downs. Gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the
fires one high and deep. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one in.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next week.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Slithers into space. He stops at the 15. Not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Stopped at that return. He gets it up to the 41-yard line. The first snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Scrambling away. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
You play with Louisville, right?
Still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 25 over Stanford. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, how about that? I know Kevin and these guys will be keeping an eye on it. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here...
Oh, he's got some space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play.